kaldığımız yerden devam ederiz. Tamamdır.
As promised, I did some further investigating into the Raker of Solnari's background. I am pleased to report that the investigation has been most fruitful indeed. The Raker of Solnari, real name Rerir, was once a Conrian subject who served the Vinster King. I will now share the important details of his story.
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure. But it does not excuse his many no matter how much Rerir suffered he becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Teyvat suffers.
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever seen the space...
Never. But I have heard...
Miss Lama, any thoughts on...
In the lore of the Frost Moon Scions, the moon is believed to... The term Moongate is one I have heard before. But as is the case with all of our...
Then back to Miss Columbina. As a moon goddess yourself, do you have some idea of...
Not at this stage, sorry. I do hold the power of the Frost Moon.
But there's more to the power of the...
Yes. A moon goddess has... And right now, I need to conserve my energy to fight the Raker of Solnari. I'm afraid this is...
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world beyond the gateway. I highly suspect that neither Tholindis nor Rerir, with the abyssal power he wields, no ordinary foe can touch him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet, the wild hunt proliferates wherever his scattered
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some powerful force? Hence, why the wild hunt is a distributed phenomenon, rather than a unified one?
Makes sense to me. Explains why the wild hunt is so pervasive, and why he's been trying to piece himself back together. He was whole to begin with, and he wants to be whole again.
Without the power of the Abyss on his side, he almost certainly would have perished the moment he was torn apart. But the Abyss, much like a curse, has kept him alive.
I could not agree more. The power of the Abyss is most surely a curse.
It is a compelling explanation, and one that accords with my present understanding of Abyss creatures. Whether the life form in question is primitive or advanced, if a curse has extended its lifespan unnaturally, it will continue to survive in spite of everything. This raises some interesting questions. I will run some experiments and see if there is any That being said, regardless of whether my research bears fruit, I would like to thank Miss Nefer for conducting...
My pleasure, Mr. Albedo. I too hope that the information I have shared today proves useful as we look to formulate...
Hey! What is it, Dainsleif? You look really upset!
It's just... When I think of the man I once knew as Rerir, I struggle to understand.
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring any comfort, but my heart goes out.
Mine too. We can never know all the hows and whys of the way things are. The moon and stars are full of untold secrets and lies, and the skies are host to many more mysteries than these alone. Yet, none of that can begin to compare with the complexity of human life.
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time. Thank you both.
Well, I think this is a good place to end today's meeting. I'm sure Nefer needs some time to recover.
That's very thoughtful of you.
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to rest and digest. Hey, is this a bad time? Hope I didn't kill the conversation. No need. Come on, let's talk outside. Anyway, Nefer went back to the curatorium to get some rest. But before she left, she shared some things with me that I thought you should be aware of. Firstly, although she managed to trap the Raker of Solnari inside her chess set, there's no guarantee that it's only a matter of time before he finds a way to break out.
Honestly, my mom figured that might be the case. So, how long have we got?
Well, I asked her that same question. She talked for a long time, but for the most part, it seemed like she was trying to convince me how precious her chess set is. It felt like some kind of sales pitch, you know? The kind where you end up handing over Mora against your will? Anyway, after all that, she finally answered the question. 2 days?
2 days? Holy moly! Can we even recruit enough help in that time?
That remains to be seen. Which brings me to the second issue. Dainsleif is obviously conflicted about this whole thing. But given how little time we have, there's no way we can pull— You have some history with him, right? Do you think maybe you could talk to him for us? Great. I appreciate it. All right, on to item 3. So, Albedo, Durin, and I put our heads together and came up with a plan. Can't promise it's gonna work yet, but at least it's a start. We figured we'd bounce the idea off you first. We'll explore it further once everyone's recovered.
Oh, Paimon's dying to hear this.
All right, so... We felt a little uneasy about roping you into this.
Roping us in? Why would you even say that? We don't—
I choose my words very intentionally, I'll have you know.
Sir Varka, I have a few thoughts about this plan.
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible with how the roles are allocated. In my view, the most sensible lineup would be like this.
I see your point, yeah. But if that's how we're going to approach this, you'd better make sure you're ready. To be clear, I don't doubt your abilities. Far from it. I just want to make sure. Are you really willing to take all this on?
I want to do everything within my power. The Raker of Solnari is a truly fearsome opponent, and if I do my part, it'll greatly reduce the risk for everyone else involved.
Well, that tracks with what I've heard. Jean's mentioned in her letters that you're so diligent it's almost abnormal. As in, most people weigh up the risks and rewards in situations like this. But you... Of course, everyone appreciates a fearless pioneer. But all that aside, I'm the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, and you're our honorary knight.
Thank you, Sir Varka.
I should be the one thanking you. It means a lot to have you on board. I'll give some serious thought to your suggestions.
This is a thorough plan, but I do have one last question.
Great question. Albedo's been hard at work analyzing... Firstly, from the earliest known confrontation until now, Rarer has never displayed any ability to manipulate the... Secondly, he seems to have a particularly strong vendetta against our group. Thirdly, finally, and most importantly, turns out we tick both of those boxes. We have a reincarnated moon in our ranks, and a spy who accessed his private memories.
As someone who's had their fair share of interactions with the Wild Hunt, those all seem like...
Understood. Then I will defer to the
Well, everyone, that's the plan in full.
Plan approved. Scheduling.
Okay, any firepower you need, I got.
The Frost Moon Scions are behind you as
And the rest of you? No objections? All right. Then it's settled. This is the plan we're going with. Next up, an old tradition of mine.
Wait, we can still back out of this?
Everyone says things they regret, right? I don't want anyone feeling trapped because their mouth said yes before their brain had time to think things through.
A very people-first approach. I hear that's common practice in the Knights of Favonius.
Heh. Who'd you hear it from? D-Luke?
Shh. We don't use people's real names at work. This contact will be known only as Owl.
This plan can only work if everyone does their part. Flint's and I will absolutely support it.
We shall indeed. You'll be glad you accepted our help. Also, you are the last person I expected to see here, Miss Dory.
It's not often I get called Dory in a work So, the longer your name, the higher your In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune. That's right, I know your full name.
The walls are thin here. I'd appreciate you keeping that a secret.
Okay, fine. I'm actually only here as a favor for someone else. Oh, does this mean someone out there actually has the power to boss Dory around? It most certainly does not. We have a long-standing and mutually beneficial business partnership. She's actually the mom of a friend of yours. Said mom supplied me with a great little trinket, but now that lady's ruined everything. If I don't start building a little goodwill now, my whole business in Notcry is gonna go down the drain!
Okay. So what exactly?
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me. We have a business relationship, and she was worried that something bad might happen to me. So, she wanted me to have some. I finally got it all fully charged up with.
You're right. It was all my fault. I didn't mean to drain all the Kuvaki in the pendant, but I'll make it up to you.
You will? Well, in that case.
I knew you'd say that. Well, it's yours if you want it.
You're putting me in a difficult position.
It's a very useful thing to have around.
Looks like bankruptcy.
Hey, don't be so pessimistic. See this
Öf. Bu sesten nefret ediyorum. Öf.
How are things going? Feeling ready? Oh, I was born ready. Don't forget, when something's in high demand, the people, ta-da! See? It's right here. Oh, it's so pretty. Did you make it? No, I have a supplier. We go way back, so he made me a... Aha! No wonder you were talking about... that's not the full story. Mage Alice once warned me. I passed this on to the Dendro Archon, and she secretly brought together a Anyway, point being, it was the Dendro... Took him long enough. He stressed over it. Marak delivered it to me a couple of days ago. So, no...
Surely Nahida must have told him you were involved in the...
Could be. Anyway...
Fair enough. But it sounds like he was just
Or maybe he was asking us... Either way, all's well that ends well. Huh? What does that look mean?
Paimon's just super surprised. This must be the first time we've ever seen you actually get serious about something.
Well, a long time ago, There are always gonna be times in life. Alice has been a huge help to me, and more than that. No one knows what the future will bring. Oh, that? I was just making sure Nefer and I are... Don't be thinking it was some sort of benevolent act. My priority is doing the business that I wanted.
All right. If you say...
I do say so, and that's the whole point. Oh, and could you two help me get...
Traveler, Paimon, it's good to see you.
Everything going smoothly over here?
Sort of. As you're probably aware, per the plan, we dissected and analyzed some samples of these...
What? You can actually
That depends on your definition of what...
Harmless, lifeless. These words are accurate.
The Wild Hunt is an interesting phenomenon. In and of itself, it doesn't seem to possess anything akin to a human personality. Master griped a lot about the wise Horoptetyr. Hence, I don't think that was because of his lower social standing, though. Anyway, it's a pity. It's a strange mix. Perhaps the only explanation for his survival in this state is... Oh, sorry. Once I get talking about interesting research, back to our research findings. Essentially, they confirm my hypothesis. You could think of this as Rerir in mutated form. Unfortunately, at present, we have no means of completely eradicating abyssal power.
Oh, that's terrible news! So...
Miss Columbina's situation is a difficult one. She can never achieve wholeness when the world does not accept her presence. It's as if her creator banished her to a place she can never be accepted.
Given the circumstances, it's only natural to despair. Time to kick off the back...
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! This is for you. Dory asked us to bring it.
Ah, how wonderful.
I'm sorry I won't be there to protect you in person this time. Please be...
All right then. Stay safe.
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Yes. The fate of my flock.
My lady.
Within the next 24 hours, we will... This is not a burden that we deserve to bear. But I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend to act. For me, that means... This gentleman is the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Hey, everyone. Guess I should introduce myself. Biggest strengths are, honesty...
This time your curiosity paid off. But don't get...
Cleanup sequence.
Let the show begin.
Can't hide the truth. No more lies.
Something on your mind?
Miss Columbina, was it? I believe that's how the others...
That's right. Names are funny things. Have you always been called Dane?
Yes. I take it your own name has a more complicated...
I have a different relationship with names than other people. To be honest, I'm not even sure that Columbina is my name. But it's what everyone calls me, and I go along with it. A lot of my life has been that way. I get so used to things that I forget to question why they are so. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people.
You're different from other people. I sensed it the first time we...
You're more perceptive than most. I'm sure your long life and rich range of experience explains that. Do you ever find yourself missing Conria, Miss...
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. Other times I don't recall any happy moments from that time. It has been...
Is that because hatred survives longer than love and affection?
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges I bear. But whatever the reason, I remember little that was beautiful or sentimental. Thank you for your help with the Rerir situation. Without your efforts, I never could have learned the hidden truth of his story.
You're welcome. I know he's your friend.
Friend? He betrayed me. And I never really understood what he was going through in life.
Okay. So... You see? You're torn. Now you know what really happened. You see the things he's...
I need some time.
Of course. I completely understand. Actually, I went through something similar myself recently.
You mean the Harbingers who still support you, even though you've left the Fatui?
Yes. I always thought they were only helping me because Harbingers are forced to work together. But then I abandoned them. A warrant was even put out for my arrest. Yet even now, they support me. Which means I was wrong.
Clearly, they view you as a friend.
I feel a little guilty now. I regret not seeing their help for what it was, and not treasuring it. I see the guilt that you're feeling now, because I feel it too. Have you noticed that the Traveler and Paimon are over there? I think they've been listening.
Huh. Shall we say hello?
Sure. Hello.
Ah! They caught us!
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish to know where I stand on the plan to take down the Rerir of Solnari. I'm afraid I need a little time, but I will seriously consider joining you.
You will? Oh, thank you so much! Everyone will be so grateful to hear that!
They needn't be. This was something that I was going to have to face up to eventually.
That doesn't matter to them. They're grateful to you regardless. You can't control their gratitude, so just accept it. And then, have a think about whether you're willing to join us.
It's nearly showtime! Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
Ah, you're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Flint's! Been waiting here long?
Not too long. I came a little early so I'd have some time to think.
Are you nervous about the battle?
Quite the opposite. I'm reminiscing on my past battle. When I was awakened by the Ratniki, I had not touched a weapon in many years. I felt like the battlefield was not, but after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, I came to realize my restless flame indicates that somewhere inside of me.
Oh, that doesn't sound like such a bad thing.
Well, in the past, when I was a fae whose primary concern was hibernation, it was hardly ideal. But it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to join forces with you in this endeavor.
Looks like I'm not the first to arrive.
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay last night?
I struggled to settle down at first, because of the nerves. Please, I'm just doing my part.
Never! Over here!
Aino asked me to relay a message. She said Anefa will be on high alert and keep a close watch over all secondary districts where Meanwhile, Aino herself will provide range support to us directly.
Excellent. My thanks to all involved.
The chest set's looking a little unstable.
It won't hold him much longer. We should be prepared to engage in a moment's...
No sense sitting around waiting. Let's...
I agree. Paimon, find a safe hiding place.
Got it! Be careful, traveler!
Tabii.
I will.
Everyone, take your positions as soon as the battle starts. Every ounce of strength we have in our bones, let us bring to this fight.
Ready?
Let's go.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own demise.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Stay on your toes.
Yep, you too.
Be silent. Are you quite finished?
Let me help you guys.
The moonlight will break you. Hunt him down.
It all adds up.
It's all futile.
Go!
You poor lost lad.
Close your eyes. To dust.
No more lies. Seek within.
By the frost moon of old, leave this place.
Pathetic.
Observe. Be silent.
The moonlight
Observe.
breaks you.
Keep your distance. Close your eyes.
It began with the moon, and so shall it end.
The moon will protect you.
Can't hide the truth.
Do you see now?
No more.
From here, when will it be as you foretold? Move!
Spirit is not welcome here.
Forest, protect us with one heart.
Be silent. The long sleep beckons. Observe.
Wipe out! Go!
Can't Can't hide the truth.
The moonlight betrays you.
Be silent.
Seek within.
The moonlight betrays
By
you.
the frostman of old.
Observe. Close your eyes. Night falls.
The moonlight hunt them down. Futile.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
The moonlight betrays you. Your little game of heroics is over. Who wants to go first? The moonlight betrays you. Now, get out of my sight!
No! We've been separated!
Will it take?
You okay?
Never! Where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
I told you before. Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Be careful what you wish for.
Mama! Can you hear me? The voices are gone. But at least I know they're still there. I need to focus. Stick to the plan. Remember my most important task. Just keep stalling. If I can stall him for long enough, the moment will come.
Time to go clean.
Yeah! Broken. I can't keep this up.
Destroyed.
Don't put your
Reborn. Your death is within my grasp.
Can't hide the truth.
Water jet!
No more lies. Time to come clean. Seek within.
Bombs away!
Can't hide the truth. Time to come clean. It all adds up.
Water jet!
Let's see what you're made of. There's no other way.
The only way to defeat Rarer is to borrow his... That means Columbina will... You have to hold on.
Nefer, your eyes are bleeding.
Soon you will be powerless to resist. And then, I will reduce you to dust.
But that dust will plague your memories. Come on, keep holding on.
any other tricks up your sleeve? Let's see them. As entertaining as they are.
You don't fool me. I see your fear clear as day. I have to stoke his rage. Make him unleash everything. You fear which you cannot win the fight against fate, Rerir.
Is that what you think? Well, now it's your turn.
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you! What's happening? That power. I've seen it before.
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold Rhine-Daughter in our midst.
How about that?
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open.
I don't, but someone else does.
Goodbye, Rerir.
We won.
Nefer, how are your eyes?
They're fine. Apart from the blindness.
It's not too late.
Let me handle it. Miss Nefer, it's not like you to lose your composure. That was the most reckless thing I've... Reckless how?
The situation was critical. Our lives were at stake.
Even so. Okay. In business terms, I suppose that's a huge
I'd be hard-pressed to argue otherwise.
Still, people suffer when they make I had hoped you could win without sacrifice.
Thank you. Really.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of days. Until then, please follow your recovery. I'll send full details through Yehoda. My dear friends, we have fought bravely and achieved a...
The moon will remember this day. Thank you both. There's something I want to let you know.
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's minds so I could access their powers, I also felt everything. And since Nefer's eyes were injured, my eyes are hurting now too.
Hold on.
I only feel the pain. There's no actual damage. I just thought I should...
You're right. There's no damage. But I must say, I'm
Things are a little different now.
Friends. You have no idea how glad I am to...
How you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep well?
I'm doing all right, Paimon. No need to worry about me.
Yani.
Phew! Well, that's good. Paimon's been sitting on the edge of the bed worrying about you for ages.
Glad to hear you didn't starve. How was the food?
Well, it wasn't the same without you there to share it. Honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self.
Well, I'm back to normal now.
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung by earlier. He said to tell you to head to the tavern when you woke up. He also dropped off some medical supplies, but you seem... If you're feeling up to it, let's head over now. We're here!
Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing! We were literally just saying how there's no way we're holding this victory feast without you.
How are you feeling today?
Much better. Thanks. Don't worry about me.
Relieved to hear it. If that changes, just let me know. Happy to check you over at any time.
Yep, we're here for you. Anything you need, just let us know.
Oh wait, where's Nefer?
How are her eyes doing?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to catch up with you.
Nefer!
Traveler, Paimon, are you recovering well? Turns out that moon chanter has some real talent after all. My eyes were...
Yeah, but you gotta be careful. Lauma says...
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehoda, could I borrow you for a moment?
Oh, sure. Did you hear that? I gotta go.
You bet! Make it extra sweet, because Paimon's...
Sure thing!
The Raker of Solnari. Kind of a snake, don't you think? No, definitely a snake. A poisonous one who spewed his venom. Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has become a snake. That's something my dad used to say. Perhaps. I'm sure it sounds like a very wise and open-hearted perspective to your ears. But me? I think hatred is a perfectly justifiable emotion. What else is left when everything you depended on in life gets stripped away? Something's gotta fuel that drive to keep on living. If you're worried about me, you can nip that in the bud. I'm not someone who gets stuck in the past. It's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call my father a liar. Oh, Father. How much better things could have been if you were a skilled liar. Look at the Ibis King. Thoth is a fiendishly cunning liar. He's never brought it up, but I'd bet... Why else would he give me the power to perceive the truth, while at the same time training me in the art of deception? Well, King Deshret banished him to Aru, which is essentially a prison, and posed 3 questions to him. His response was to take on a physical form and approach me, hoping that I could become his envoy and search for one of the answers on his behalf. Did he really think I'd fall for that? He's stuck there. He can't make me return what he gave to me. So that's enough for you to decide he's nice, is it? He's a prisoner, and he was scared. He lives in fear because it's preposterous. Yet I can't say I don't understand it. Liars live in the darkness of their own making. But it's still human nature to want to go on living. They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you think? Oh, really? Well, it takes a very kind person to find... If you ask me, the soul of a liar really is worth nothing. For example, when something good falls into my... So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them. Wow. Is that what it looks like? Well, you all know my past now, and I can't simply eliminate everyone who knows too much. So I guess I just have to put up with you, for the foreseeable future at least. When you find yourself in a situation you can't control, the safest play is to keep calm and start monitoring everyone involved like a hawk. In the intelligence world, you need to have a sense of perspective and play your hand accordingly. If you understand what's at stake, please ensure my secret is safe with you. I trust you'll respect my wishes as a friend. But don't forget. Very good.
Oh, wait! Now that the panic's over and we've all calmed down, Paimon suddenly remembered something. After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once!
Huh? Am I imagining things?
So, that close colleague who stayed behind...
Don't know, don't care. I get more normal human although, now you mention...
If he's disappeared without a trace, it's the biggest gift he ever gave to... He won't lie low forever.
for a drink or two? Or perhaps a room for the night? Either way, I'd be happy to oblige.